not aggressive, not loud, not proving anything, just never something anyone would choose to cross. Vibe queen, vibe queen, vibe queen, yeah. No softening or the edge that every season pressed in deep. Every wreck come from the dangerous that nobody else could keep. No borrowed threat, the dangerous runs in sleep. Stay dangerous, too certain for the sheep. No comfortable, dulling of the blade that built itself through cars. Every dark season kept the edge past everything she lost. No manufactured danger, staying dangerous exhaust. Stay dangerous, nothing good was tossed. No outside force responsible for what the quiet always gives. Every rep confirmed the dangerous in every space she lives. No performed threat, the dangerous just thrive. Stay dangerous, past every compromise. This didn't come from anger, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the dangerous a seal. No accidental edge, staying dangerous to deal. Stay dangerous, only I can feel. No rage, pure certainty. Every rep, pure clarity. When the dangerous runs this quiet, nobody chooses to divide. Stay dangerous, no announcement required. Every rep edge permanently acquired. No performed threat, living in this frame. Every set proof the dangerous always came the same. Stay dangerous, certain and defined. Every quiet edge proof of a permanently dangerous mind. No outside force keeping what she is. Vibe queen power, staying dangerous is her. No morning where the edge requires sharpening from scratch. Every trial confirmed the danger's running past the latch. No borrowed threat, the dangerous finds its match. Stay dangerous, nothing she can't catch. No ceiling on the dangerous when the quiet runs so deep. Every rep come from the edge that only staying dangerous could keep. No searching for the threat, dangerous is not weak. Stay dangerous, it's the only state I seek. Even under maximum scrutiny, the dangerous holds clean. Every dark night staying sharp, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the edge, no gap in the seam. Stay dangerous, the sharpest I have been. Every layer of the threat was built without a word. Every rep clean, dangerous, operating past the herd. No softened version of this woman never to be stirred. Stay dangerous, that is what occurred. It didn't stay dangerous to threaten anyone. It stayed dangerous because dulling was never an option. When the edge runs this quietly permanent, staying dangerous. It's simply the conclusion. No announcement required. Every rep edge permanently acquired. No performed threat, living in this frame. Every set proof the dangerous always came the same. Stay dangerous, certain and defined. Every quiet edge proof of a permanently dangerous mind. No outside force keeping what she is. Vibe queen power, staying dangerous is hers. Not threatening, not aggressive, not performing danger for the room. Just never something anyone would choose to test. The edge is quiet, the edge is permanent. The edge was built across everything she survived. It is not going anywhere. Stay dangerous. Stay dangerous. I don't wanna impose it. Yeah, not a reputation perform. They learn, once was enough. Vibe queen, vibe queen. No, yeah. No. Yeah. No second invitation offer for the ones who chose to try. Every rep come from the lesson, landing past the reason why. No borrow reputation, nobody testing lies. Nobody tests twice past every alibi. No comfortable assumption that the testing has no cost. Every dark season confirmed what every tester eventually lost. No manufactured consequence, the lesson exhausts. Nobody tests twice, nothing good was taught. No outside enforcement needed for the understanding that remains. Every rep confirmed that nobody tests twice, running through the veins. No perform warning, understanding always explains. Nobody tests twice, past every growing pains. This didn't come from threatening, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the lesson its appeal. No accidental consequence, nobody tests the deal. Nobody tests twice, only I can feel. No second chance, pure lesson. Every rep, pure expression. When the testing costs enough the first time, nobody lines up for the second climb. Nobody tests twice, no warning, posted here. Every rep, consequence running sharp and clear. No second attempt, living in this frame. Every step proof the lesson always came the same. Nobody tests twice, certain and defined. Every learn layer proof of a don't test again mind. No outside enforcement making the point. Vibe queen power, nobody tests twice this joint. No morning where the lesson needs repeating for the room. Every try come from the nobody tests twice past the gloom. No borrowed consequence, the lesson cuts through fume. Nobody tests twice past every assume. No ceiling on the certainty when the tester runs its course. Every rep confirmed the lesson landing with full force. No searching for the warning consequence. for. Even under maximum doubt, the lesson holds clean. Every dark night delivering consequence, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the understanding, no gap in the scene. Nobody tests twice, the clearest I have been. Every person who approached the test and found the cost. Every rep clean, consequence, operating past the loss. No second testing version of this woman double cross. Nobody tests twice, whatever it costs. It didn't make the lesson painful deliberately. The lesson was simply what the testing naturally returned. When the consequence runs this quiet and this certain, nobody lines up to confirm what they already learned. Nobody tests twice, no warning posted here. Every rep consequence running sharp and clear. No second attempt living in this frame. Every step proof the lesson always came the same. Nobody tests twice, certain and defined. Every learn layer proof of a don't test again mind. No outside enforcement making the point. Vibe queen power. Nobody tests twice this joint. Not vindictive, not waiting to be tested, not performing consequent, just certain. The ones who tested learn what testing costs. They didn't test again. Nobody does. Nobody tests twice. Not raised voice, not visible aggression. Calm, that is what makes it a threat. Vibe queen. No loud announcement of the danger running underneath. Every rep come from the calm threat sitting beneath the sheath. No borrowment, it's calm threat runs beneath. Calm threat, the quiet is a grief. No visible aggression marking where the danger always lives. Every dark season built the calm that makes the threat what gives. No manufactured stillness, calm threat never fibs. Calm threat, past every crib. No performance of the danger when the quiet does it better. Every rep come from the calm threat operating to the letter. No raised voice needed, calm runs past the fetter. Calm threat, permanent and setter. This didn't come from control, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the calm threat its appeal. No accidental stillness, calm threat the deal. Calm threat, only I can feel. No volume, pure calm. Every rep, pure bomb. When the threat runs, it's quiet. Nothing outside can deny it. Calm threat, no praise. Voice required, every rep, quiet danger permanently acquired. No loud aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the calm threat always came the same. Calm threat, still and defined. Every quiet edge proof of a calmly dangerous mind. No outside noise carrying what she is. Vibe queen power, calm threat is her. No morning where the danger needs a volume to be known. Every trial confirmed the calm threat operating on his own. No borrow stillness, calm threat fully grown. Calm threat carved into the bone. No ceiling on the calm when the threat runs deep and wide. Every rep confirmed the quiet danger running past the tide. No searching for the man as calm runs beside. Calm threat, nowhere left to hide. Even under maximum pressure, the calm holds clean. Every dark night staying still, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the quiet, no gap in the scene. Calm threat, the stillest I have been. Every danger thing she carries runs without a sound. Every rep clean, calm, operating on solid ground. No loud version of this danger to be found. The most dangerous around. The loudest threats are rarely the most dangerous. The calm ones are. When the danger runs this quiet and this certain, the stillness is the only warning anyone. Calm threat, no phrase, voice required. Every rep, quiet danger permanently acquired. No loud aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the calm threat always came the same. Calm threat, still and divine. Every quiet edge proof of a calmly dangerous mind. No outside noise carrying what she is. Vibe queen power, calm threat is hers. Not angry, not aggressive, not performing danger. Calm, completely calm. That is what makes it a threat. The stillness that knows exactly what it is. The quiet that has nothing left to prove. The calm that nobody would choose to disturb. Calm threat, not repeated, not followed up once. After that, the warning becomes the consequence. Vibe queen, vibe queen. Yeah, no second notification issue for the ones who didn't hear. Every rep confirmed the warning, wants to live it crystal clear. No borrowed patience, she wants from me. She once is all they get this year. No comfortable repetition, sitting where the warning always lands. Every dark season built a woman who warns once in commands. No manufactured patience, once is all she plans. She wants once, nobody understands. No follow-up reminder. reminder for the ones who let it pass. Every word confirmed the warning was delivered unsurpassed. No second signal, once runs to the last. She warns once, the die is already cast. This didn't come from impatience, it came from the real. Every cut from every season gave the warning its appeal. No accidental limit, once was always the deal. She warns once, only I can't feel no repetition. Pure once, every rep, no response. When the warning comes exactly once, listening becomes the only response. She warns once, no second notice. Here every rep, single warning, running sharp and clear. No repeated signal living in this frame. Every set proof the warning always came this shame. She warns once, final and defined. Every single note is proof of a once warning mind. No outside hand delivering what comes next. Vibe queen power, once warned is the text. No warning where the warning gets another past the land. Every trial confirmed the once delivered as she planned. No borrowed patience, she warns once and she warns once. Nobody gets a second hand. No ceiling on the certainty when the once runs to the core. Every word confirmed a single warning past the closing door. No searching for the patience once runs before. She warns once, nothing to restore. Even under maximum pressure, the once holds clean. Every dark night warning once paid for every in between. No fracture in the limit, no gap in the scene. She warns once, the most certain I have been. Every warning she delivered came exactly one time flat. Every rep clean once, operating past the chat. No repeated version of this woman going back to that. She warns once, and that is that. It didn't warn once from cruelty. It warned once because repeating it would suggest the first one didn't count. When the warning is this certain and this final, once is the only number that means anything. She warns once, no second notice. Here every rep, single warning, running sharp and clear. No repeated signal living in this frame. Every set proof the warning always came the same. She warns once, final and defined. Every single note is proof of a once warning mind. No outside hand delivering what comes next. Vibe queen power, once warned is the text. Not cruel, not impatient, certain. The warning was real the first time. Repeating it would only suggest it wasn't. She said it once, she meant it completely. What happens next was always the listener's choice. She warns once, not loud about it, not performing it, quiet, yeah, and lethal because of the quiet. Vibe queen, vibe, yeah, no visible legend. Announcing what the stillness always keeps. Every rep confirmed the lethal, running where the quiet sleeps. No borrowed danger, quietly lethal creeps. Quietly lethal past every word that leaps. No loud declaration of the threat that lives beneath the calm. Every dark season built a lethal underneath the bomb. No manufactured silence, quietly lethal song. Quietly lethal, steady and alarm. No performance of the danger when the quiet says it better. Every rep confirmed the lethal, operating to the letter. No raised voice needed, quiet runs the setter. Quietly lethal, permanent and ghetto. This didn't come from hiding, it came from the real. Every cost from every season get the lethal list appeal. No accidental quiet, quietly lethal the deal. Quietly lethal, only I can feel. No noise, pure lethal. Every rep, pure sequel. When the lethal runs this quiet, nothing survives the ride. Quietly lethal, no volume on the threat. Every rep danger, running past the sweat. No loud aggression, living in this frame. Every set proof the lethal always came the same. Quietly lethal, still undefined. Every silent edge proof of a quietly lethal mind. No outside noise carrying what she brings. Vibe queen power, quietly lethal. No morning where the lethal needs a stage to be believed. Every trial confirmed the quiet danger, never to be deceived. No borrowed menace, quietly lethal achieved. Quietly lethal, nobody ever grieved. No ceiling on the lethal when the quiet runs so deep. Every rep confirmed the danger that the silence chose to keep. No searching for the volume, lethal runs so steep. Quietly lethal, too certain for the sleep. Even under maximum scrutiny, the quiet holds clean. Every dark night staying lethal, pay for every in between. No fracture in the stillness, no gap in the scene. Quietly lethal, the most dangerous I have been. Every threat she carries runs without a sound or a sign. Every rep clean, lethal, operating past the line. No loud version of this danger, running fine. Quietly lethal, permanently mine. The loud ones warn you first, the quiet ones don't need to. When the lethal runs this still and this certain, the quiet itself is the only. Quietly lethal, no volume on the threat. Every rep danger, running past the sweat. No loud aggression, living in this frame. Every step proof the lethal always came the same. Quietly lethal, still undefined. Every silent edge proof of a quietly lethal mind. No outside noise carrying what she brings. Vibe queen power, quietly announcing, not performing danger for anyone watching. Quiet, the kind of quiet that knows exactly what it is, the kind of lethal that needs no introduction. The room understands, the room always understands. Quietly lethal, not silence from weakness, not stillness from fear. The quiet itself is the signal. Read it correctly. Vibe queen, vibe queen. Yeah. No loud precursor preceding what the stillness always means. Every rep come from the quiet, running past the in-betweens. No borrow signal, quiet one inconvenes. Quiet is a warning past every in-between scenes. No comfortable misreading of the stillness that she carries now. Every dark season built the quiet past the furrow and the vow. No manufactured calm, quiet one and show us how. Quiet is a warning past every here and now. No performance in the silence when the quiet says enough. Every rep come from the warning, running past the bluff. No raised voice needed, quiet runs the stuff. Quiet is a warning, permanent and tough. This didn't come from strategy, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the quiet its appeal. No accidental stillness, quiet warning the deal. Quiet is a warning, only I can feel. No noise, pure signal, every rep pure minimal. When the quiet is the warning, everything else stops performing. Quiet is a warning, no loud signal here. Every rep stillness, running sharp and clear. No misread silence, living in this frame. Every set proof the warning always came the same. Quiet is a warning, certain and defined. Every still moment proof of a warning, quiet mind. No outside noise translating what she means. Vibe queen power, quiet runs between the scenes. No wonder where the quiet gets misread as something soft. Every trial confirmed the warning, running past the loft. No borrow stillness, quiet warning aloft. Quiet is a warning, never to be scoffed. No ceiling on the signal when the quiet runs so deep. Every rep confirmed the warning that the silence chose to keep. No searching for the louder, quiet runs so steep. Quiet is a warning, too certain for the sleep. Even under maximum noise, the quiet holds its ground. Every dark night staying still paid for every warning found. No fracture in the signal, no gap in the sound. Quiet is a warning, the most certain around. Every silence she has held was carrying a message clear. Every rep clean, warning operating year by year. No misread version of the stillness drawing near. Quiet is a warning, permanently severe. It didn't go quiet to be peaceful, it went quiet because the quiet carried more than words. When the stillness is this loaded and this certain, reading it correctly is all that it is. Quiet is a warning, no loud signal here. Every rep stillness, running sharp and clear. No misread silence, living in this frame. Every set proof the warning always came the same. Quiet is a warning, certain and defined. Every still moment proof of a warning, quiet mind. No outside noise translating what she means. Vibe queen power, quiet runs between the scenes. Not peaceful quiet, not comfort quiet, not the quiet of someone who has nothing to say. Warning, quiet, the kind that carries everything without saying a word. The kind that the room learns to read after the first time it misread it. Quiet is a warning. Not a surface wound, not something that fades. When she cuts it, it's deliberate. When she cuts, it stays. Vibe queen, no shallow mark remaining where the cutting always ran. Every rep confirmed the depth, completing every plan. No borrow edge, she cuts deep began. She cuts deep since it all began. No surface level damage sitting where the real one lands. Every dark season built the depth that nobody understands. No manufactured sharpness, she cuts in command. She cuts deep, held in her own hands. No visible announcement of the depth the cutting gives. Every rep confirmed the cutting past the surface where she lives. No perform edge, the cutting always thrives. She cuts deep past every compromise. This didn't come from cruelty, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the cutting its appeal. No accidental depth, she cuts deep the deal. She cuts deep, only I can feel. No surface wound, pure depth. Every rep, past every breath. When the cutting runs is deep, nothing it touches gets to sleep. No surface mark allowed, every rep depth running clear and I'm bout. No shallow damage living in this frame. Every set proof the cutting always came the same. She cuts deep, certain and defined. Every deep mark proof of a deeply cutting mind. No outside hand measuring what she leaves. By queen power, she cuts deep and never. No morning where the cutting settles for the another easier wound. Every trial confirmed the depth arriving far too soon. No borrowed sharpness, she cuts past the tune. She cuts deep past every afternoon. No ceiling on the depth when the cutting hits its peak. Every rep confirmed the deep mark that no surface cut could speak. No searching for the shallow, depth is not weak. She cuts deep, it's the only mark I see. Even under maximum resistance, the depth holds clean. Every dark night cutting deep, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the edge, no gap in the seam. She cuts deep, the sharpest I have been. Every mark she leaves was pressed below the surface plane. Every rep clean, cutting, operating past the grain. No shallow version of this edge causing any pain. She cuts deep, and the depth will always remain. It didn't cut deep to cause damage. The depth was simply what the sharpness naturally reached. When the edge runs is genuinely earned, shallow was never something it could teach.
She cuts deep. She cuts deep. She cuts deep.
No surface mark allowed, every rep depth running clear and unbowed. No shallow damage living in this frame. Every set proof the cutting always came the same.
She cuts deep.
Certain and defined, every deep mark proof of a deeply cutting mind. No outside hand measuring what she leaves.
By creep out.
She cuts deep and never breathes. Not careless with it, not cool with it. Precise. When she cuts it is deliberate. When she cuts it is deep. When she cuts it is stays. That is simply what the edge does. At this level of sharpness,
she cuts deep.
not a threat posted. Not a reputation performed. Simply never safe to cross her. Vibe queen. Vibe queen. Yeah. No comfortable assumption that they're crossing has no cost. Every rep confirmed with every person who crossed eventually lost. No borrowed consequence, never safe exhaust. Never safe to cross, nothing good was tossed. No visible warning marking where the danger always lives. Every dark season built the certainty that crossing never gives. No manufactured edge, never safe forgives. Never safe to cross, past every sieve. No outside enforcement needed for the understanding clear. Every rep confirmed the never safe to cross. Running year by year, no perform consequence, the danger just stays near. Never safe to cross, permanently severe. This didn't come from threatening, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the crossing its appeal. No accidental danger, never safe to deal. Never safe to cross, only I can feel. No safe entry, pure consequence. Every rep, pure evidence. When crossing her was never safe, the wise ones learned to give her space. Never safe to cross, no warning on the wall. Every rep, consequence, answering every call. No comfortable crossing, living in this frame. Every step, proof the danger always came the same. Never safe to cross, certain and defined. Every quiet edge, proof of a never cross me mind. No outside sign, marking what she is. Vibe queen power, never safe to cross it. No warning where the crossing feels like something worth a try. Every trial confirmed the never safe, running past the alibi. No borrowed danger, never safe runs high. Never safe to cross, nobody ask her why. No ceiling on the certainty when the crossing seeks its chance. Every rep confirmed the consequence past every circumstance. No searching for the edge, danger runs the dance. Never safe to cross, never given a second glance. Even under maximum confidence, the danger holds its ground. Every dark night staying dangerous, pay for every lesson found. No fracture in the certainty, no gap in the sound. Never safe to cross, the most certain around. Every person who approached the crossing found the wall. Every rippling consequence operating past the fall. No safe version of this crossing standing tall. Never safe to cross, that answers every call. It didn't make itself unsafe to cross deliberately. The crossing simply always had a cost. When the consequence runs this quiet and this certain, safe to cross was never something she lost. Never safe to cross, no warning on the wall. Every rep, consequence, answering every call. No comfortable crossing, living in this frame. Every step, proof the danger always came the same. Never safe to cross, certain and defined. Every quiet edge, proof of a never cross me mind. No outside sign, marking what she is. Vibe queen power, never safe to cross is hers. Not aggressive about it, not advertising it, not performing the danger for anyone watching. Simply never say. The ones who learned it early made the right call. The ones who didn't learned it another way. Either way, the lesson landed. Never safe to cross. Not cold from emptiness, not control from fear. Both chosen, both permanent, both hers. Vibe queen. Vibe queen. Yeah. No emotional temperature running where the certain always lives. Every rep confirmed, the controlled and cold past everything it gives. No borrow composure, controlled and cold survives. Controlled and cold past every compromise. No comfortable warmth sitting where the certain always lands. Every dark season built the code that nobody understands. No manufactured distance, controlled and cold command. Controlled and cold, held in her own hands. No reactive heat surviving what the control always meant. Every rep come from the code and controlled on where she went. No performance in the coldness, control never been. Controlled and cold, exactly what she meant. This didn't come from shutting down, it came from the clear. Every cost from every season gave the coldest frontier. No accidental temperature, controlled and cold appear. Controlled and cold, permanently clear. No heat, pure control. Every rep, pure cold. When the controlled and cold run together, nothing outside changes either. Controlled and cold, no reactive heat here. Every rep composure running sharp and clear. No emotional temperature living in this frame. Every step proof the code and controlled always came the same. Controlled and cold, certain and defined. Every composed layer proof of a controlled and cold mind. No outside heat altering what she runs. Vibe queen power, controlled and cold stone. No warning where the heat reclaims what cold already owns. Every trial confirmed the control running in the bones. No borrowed composure, cold and controlled alone. Controlled and cold, carved into the stone. No ceiling on the control when the cold runs to the core. Every rep confirmed the composed past the closing door. No searching for the warmth, cold runs before. Controlled and cold, nothing to restore. Even under maximum pressure the control holds clean. Every dark night staying cold and composed. Pay for every in-between. No fracture in the coldness, no gap in the scene. Controlled and cold, the most composed I have been. Every reaction that could have run hot was held and stilled. Every rep in control, operating past the field. No reactive version of this woman never to be thrilled. Controlled and cold, permanently distilled. It didn't go cold to protect itself. It went cold because cold was the most honest temperature. When the control and the cold run is permanently together, heat becomes something she simply has no use for. Controlled and cold, no reactive heat here. Every rep composure running sharp and clear. No emotional temperature living in this frame. Every step proof the cold and controlled always came the same. Controlled and cold, certain and defined. Every composed layer proof of a controlled and cold mind. No outside heat altering what she runs. Vibe queen power, controlled and cold stuns. Not shut down, not detached. Control, cold, both by choice, both by design. The heat that used to run reactive was replaced by something far more dangerous. Not composure, certainty, control, controlling cold. Not forgotten, not forgiven without cost. Every debt outstanding gets collected eventually. Vibe queen. Yo. No outstanding balance sitting where the patience always runs. Every rep confirmed the collecting happening under her own sons. No borrow memory, debts get collected, stuns. Debts get collected past the comfortable ones. No comfortable assumption that the owing has no end. Every dark season built a certainty that debts don't bend. No manufactured patience, collect and run the bend. Debts get collected past every dividend. No outside enforcement needed for the collecting that she does. Every rep confirmed the debt collection simply because no performed collection, the owing always was. Debts get collected, permanent because it didn't come from revenge. It came from the real. Every cost from every season get the collecting its appeal. No accidental memory, debts get collected deal. Debts get collected, only I can feel, no forgetting. Pure collecting, every rep pure detecting. When the debt runs past its due, collection is what she will pursue. Debts get collected, no balance left behind. Every rep collection running past the grind. No outstanding, no one living in this frame. Every set proof the collecting always came the same. Debts get collected, certain and defined. Every collected layer proof of a long memory mind. No outside hand get collected on a road. No morning where the outstanding feels like something she'll release. Every trial confirmed the collecting, running past the piece. No borrowed patience, debts get collected, crease. Debts get collected, nothing finds release. No ceiling on the memory when the owing runs so deep. Every rep confirmed the collection past a comfortable sleep. No searching for the forgiveness, collecting is not weak. Debts get collected, it's the only balance I seek. Even under maximum time, the collecting holds clean. Every dark night remembering, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the memory, no gap in the scene. Debts get collected, the most certain I have been. Every balance left outstanding was eventually returned. Every rep clean, collecting past the bridges that were burned. No unpaid version of this ledger, finding room unturned. Debts get collected, every lesson learned. It didn't collect from bitterness, it collected because balance was always the point. When a memory runs this long and is certain, every outstanding debt finds its appointed joint. Debts get collected, no balance left behind. Every recollection running past the grind. No outstanding, no one living in this frame. Every set proof the collecting always came the same. Debts get collected, certain and defined. Every collected layer proof of a long memory mind. No outside hand handling what she's owed. Vibe queen power, debts get collected on a road. Not bitter about it, not hunting for it, not performing collection for the room. Patient, certain, the ledger stays open, the memory stays clear. Every debt outstanding finds its way back, always. Debts get collected. Debts get collected. Not commanded to adjust, not asked to shift. She walks in, the room adjusts. That is simply what happens. Vibe. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, 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 yeah. No instructions into every space that feels her entry land. Every rep come from the room adjusting past the reprimand. No borrowed gravity, the room adjusts is planned. The room adjusts, nobody takes a stand. No performance triggering the shift that always comes away. Every dark season built the presence that adjusts the room each day. No manufactured way, the room adjusts to stay. The room adjusts, nobody has a say. No deliberate disruption causing what the interim provides. Every rep come from the room adjusting past the ties. No outside command, the room adjusts. Besides, the room adjusts, nobody decides. This didn't come from force, it came from the earned. Every cost from every season built the gravity she learned. No accidental shifting, the room adjusts confirmed. The room adjusts, every lesson learned. No command, pure gravity. Every rep, pure clarity. When the presence earns the shift, the room adjusts without a lift. The room adjusts, no order ever made. Every rep presence running past the masquerade. No commanded shifting, living in this frame. Every set proof the room adjusting always came the same. The room adjusts, settled and defined. Every shift is space proof of a room adjusting mind. No outside voice telling it to move. Vibe queen power, the room adjusts the groove. No morning where the interim requires a signal for the shift. Every trial confirmed the room adjusting past the rift. No borrowed gravity, the room adjusts the gift. The room adjusts, giving every space a lift. No ceiling on the shift, and when the presence hits its peak, every rep confirmed the room adjusting that no command could speak. No searching for the order, gravity is now weak. The room adjusts, it's the only shift I see. Even under maximum resistance, the shifting holds clean. Every dark night earning presence, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the gravity, no gap in the scene. The room adjusts, the most earned I have been. Every space she entered, learned to read what she brought in. Every rep, clean presence, operating past the din. No commanded version of the shifting, finding room within. The room adjusts, it always has been. It didn't make the room adjust. The room adjusted because presence this earned leaves no other option. When the gravity runs this genuine and this quiet, adjustment is simply what rooms do. Room adjust, no order ever made. Every rep presence running past the masquerade. No commanded shifting, living in this frame. Every set proof the room adjusting always came the same. The room adjust, settled and defined. Every shift is space proof of a room adjusting mind. No outside voice telling it to move. Vibe queen power, the room adjusts the groove. Not commanded, not performed, not requested. The room just adjusts every time, without being asked, without being told. The presence that built itself across everything she survived walks into every space, and the space responds automatically, permanently. The room age contagious. Not commanded, not requested. The stillness earns its own respect. Read it correctly. Vibe queen. Vibe queen. Yeah. No louder men proceeding with the quiet always owns. Every rep confirmed the stillness, speaking past the microphones. No borrowed gravity. Respect the stillness homes. Respect the stillness carved into the bones. No comfortable dismissal of the quiet running deep inside. Every dark season built the stillness past the comfortable ride. No manufactured calm. Respect the stillness wide. Respect the stillness. Nowhere left to hide. No performance in the quiet when the stillness says enough. Every rep confirmed the respect running past the bluff. No outside validation. Stillness runs so tough. Respect the stillness. Permanent and rough. This didn't come from demanding, it came from the earned. Every cause from every season built the stillness that deserved. No accidental quiet. Respect the stillness confirmed. Respect the stillness. Every lesson learned. No demand, pure earning. Every rep pure discerning. When the stillness earns respect, nothing outside can deflect. Respect the stillness. No loud demand here. Every rep quiet running sharp and clear. No dismiss, silence living in this frame. Every set proof the stillness always came the same. Respect the stillness, earned and defined. Every respected quiet proof of a stillness holding mind. No outside voice diminishing what she holds. Vibe queen power. Respect the stillness unfold. No morning where the stillness gets misread as something weak. Every trial confirmed the respect the stillness that no noise can speak. No borrowed quiet. Stillness runs its peak. Respect the stillness. It's the only calm I seek. No ceiling on the respect when the stillness runs so deep. Every rep confirmed the quiet that the room has learned to keep. No searching for the volume. Stillness is not cheap. Respect the stillness. Too certain for the sleep. Even under maximum noise, the stillness holds its ground. Every dark night earning quiet, pay for every respect it found. No fracture in the calm, no gap in the sound. Respect the stillness, the most earned around. Every quiet she is held was carrying more than it seemed. Every rep clean stillness operating past what anyone dreamed. No disrespected version of this quiet ever redeemed. Respect the stillness, exactly what it means. It didn't demand the respect. The stillness accumulated it across everything that was survived. When the quiet runs this genuinely earned, respecting it is simply staying alive. Respect the stillness, no loud demand here. Every rep quiet running sharp and clear. No dismiss, silence living in this frame. Every set proof the stillness always came the same. Respect the stillness, earned and defined. Every respected quiet proof of a stillness holding mind. No outside voice diminishing what she holds. By queen power, respect the stillness unfolds. Not demanding respect. Not performing stillness for the room, just holding it. The stillness that built itself across everything she survived. The quiet that carries more than any noise could hold. The calm that the room has learned to read correctly. Respect it. Respect the stillness. Not announced, not displayed. Running underneath everything. Quiet. Permanent. Vibe queen. Danger runs quiet. No loud signal marking. Yeah, no loud signal marking where the danger always is inside. Everywhere come from the quiet danger running past the tide. No borrow menace. Danger runs beside. Danger runs quiet. Nowhere left to hide. No visible aggression carrying what the stillness always keeps. Every dark season built the danger underneath the sleeves. No manufactured threat. Danger quietly creeps. Danger runs quiet. Past every word that leaks. No performance of the threat when the quiet does it right. Every rep confirm the danger running through the night. No raised voice needed. Quiet runs the fight. Danger runs quiet. Permanent and slight. This didn't come from hiding. It came from the real. Every cause from every season get the quiet danger. It's a pure, no accidental stillness. Danger runs the deal. Danger runs quiet. Only I can feel no noise. Pure danger. Every rep pure stranger. When the danger runs this quiet, nobody sees it coming till they try it. Danger runs quiet. No loud signal here. Every rep threat running sharp and clear. No visible aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the quiet danger always came the same. Danger runs quiet, still and defined. Every silent threat proof of a quietly dangerous mind. No outside noise carrying what runs beneath. Vibe queen power. Danger runs underneath. No warning where the danger needs a volume to be felt. Every trial confirm the quiet, running past the dealt. No borrow, menace, danger quietly knelt. Danger runs quiet, every card was dealt. No ceiling on the quiet when the danger hits its depth. Every rep confirm the threat, running under every breath. No searching for the loud, quiet runs past death. Danger runs quiet, nothing good is left. Even under maximum scrutiny, the quiet holds clean. Every dark night running dangerous, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the stillness, no gap in the scene. Danger runs the most dangerous I have been. Every breath she carries moves without a sound or sign. Every breath clean danger, operating past the line. No loud version of this threat, running fine. Danger runs quiet, permanently mine. The loud ones are easier to prepare for. The quiet ones arrive before the preparation. When the danger runs is permanently still, quiet becomes the most honest declaration. Danger no loud, signal here. Every rep threat running sharp and clear. No visible aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the quiet danger always came the same. Danger runs quiet, still and defined. Every silent threat proof of a quietly dangerous mind. No outside noise carrying what runs beneath. Vibe, queen power. Danger runs underneath, not announced, not advertised, not performed for anyone watching. Running quiet, underneath everything, through every still moment, through every composed entry, through every calm exchange. The danger never left, it just stopped making noise about it. Danger runs quiet. Danger runs quiet. Not a threat repeated, not a patience extended. The last one was given. What follows is not a warning. Vibe queen, no further notification issue. Past the final word she gave. Every rep confirmed the last one and running past the grave. No borrowed patience, last warning behave. Last warning given, past every enclave. No comfortable assumption that another one is coming through. Every dark season built the certainty. The last one always knew, no manufactured limit. Last warning grew, last warning given. Carved me through and through. No additional signal following what the final always meant. Every rep confirmed the last warning given. Now where she went, no performance in the limit. Last warning spent, last warning given, exactly what she meant. This didn't come from impatience, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the last warning this appeal. No accidental finality, last warning the deal. Last warning given, only I can feel. No more after, pure final. Every rep, pure spinal. When the last warning lands completely, everything after runs discreetly. Last warning given, no further notice here. Every rep finality running sharp and clear. No additional signal, living in this frame. Every set proof the last warning always came the same. Last warning given, final and defined. Every last notice proof of a once warning mind. No outside hand, delivering what comes next. Last warning given, finality the text. No warning where the final gets another pass to run. Every trial confirmed the last warning under her own sun. No borrow limit, last warning done. Last warning given, every battle won. No feeling on the finality when the last runs to the core. Every rep confirmed the no more warnings past the closing door. No searching for the patience, last warning runs before. Last warning given, nothing to restore. Even under maximum pressure, the finality holds clean. Every dark night issue when the last one pay for every in-between. No fracture in the final, no gap in the scene. Last warning given, the most certain I have been. Every warning she delivered came with one behind it as the last. Every rep clean, finality operating past the past. No second chance version of this limit holding fast. Last warning given, that was always cast. It didn't issue a last warning to be dramatic. The last one was simply the honest one. When the warning runs this final and this certain, everything after it speaks for itself. Last warning given, no further notice here. Every rep finality running sharp and clear. No additional signal, living in this frame. Every set proof the last warning always came the same. Last warning given, final and defined. Every last notice proof of a once warning mind. No outside hand, delivering what comes next. Last warning given, finality the text. Not dramatic about it, not announcing what follows. Not performing the finality for the Rome. Simply done one. The last one was real. The last one was clear. The last one was enough. What follows the last warning needs no introduction. Last warning given. not holding grudges, not dwelling in the past. She simply doesn't forget. There is a difference. Vibe queen. Yeah. Vibe queen. Yeah, 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 yeah. No convenient amnesia covering what the memory always keeps. Every rep confirmed and not forgetting, running past the sleeves. No borrow release, she doesn't forget and reap. She doesn't forget past every word that leaves. No comfortable fading of the record, she is always held. Every dark season kept the memory past everything that failed. No manufactured retention, memory never shells. She doesn't forget, permanently compelled. No selective recollection softening what the record shows. Every rep confirmed and not forgetting past the highs and lows. No edited memory, the record always grows. She doesn't forget, everybody knows this didn't come from bitterness, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the memory a seal. No accidental retention, not forgetting the deal. She doesn't forget, only I can feel. No fading, pure memory. Every rep, pure treasury. When the memory runs this clear, everything recorded stays right here. She doesn't forget, no convenient fade. Every rep, memory running past the masquerade. No selective record living in this frame. Every set proof the memory always came the same. She doesn't forget, certain and defined. Every kept record proof of a long memory mind. No outside hand erasing what she holds. Vibe queen power, she doesn't forget what unfolds. No morning where the record loses clarity from time. Every trial confirmed, and not forgetting, running past its prime. No borrowed retention, memory runs sublime. She doesn't forget past every paradigm. No ceiling on the memory when the record runs so deep. Every rep confirmed and not forgetting that no fading could keep. No searching for the detail, memory runs so steep. She doesn't forget, too honest for the sleep. Even under maximum pressure, the memory holds clean. Every dark night retaining everything, paid for every in between. No fracture in the record, no gap in the scene. She doesn't forget, the clearest I have been. Every detail kept was stored without a conscious plan. Every rep clean memory operating since it began. No conveniently forgotten version, find your room to scan. She doesn't forget, since it all began. It didn't hold the memory from bitterness. The memory simply never found a reason to release. When the retention runs, it's honest and it's clear. Forgetting becomes the only thing that doesn't fit. She doesn't forget, no convenient fade. Every rap memory running past the masquerade. No selective record living in this frame. Every set proof the memory always came the same. She doesn't forget, certain and defined. Every kept record proof of a long memory mind. No outside hand erasing what she holds. Vibe queen power, she doesn't forget what unfolds. Not bitter about what she remembers. Not weaponizing the memory. Not performing retention for the room. Simply clear. The record is accurate. The details are intact. The memory runs long and runs honest. She doesn't forget, not because she holds on, because nothing worth remembering ever truly fades. She doesn't forget. Nah, shouting over the room. Not competing with the noise. The lowest voice, always the loudest one. Vibe queen. Yeah, yo, no raised volume matching with the low voice. Always carries through. Every rep come from the low voice, running sharp and true. No borrow loudness. Low voice always grew. Low voice loudest, past every residue. No comfortable shouting, sitting with a low one always lands. Every dark season built a woman whose low voice commands. No manufactured quiet, low voice understands. Low voice loudest, nobody else demands. No competition with the noise that fills the room outside. Every rep come from the low voice, running past the tide. No raised volume needed, low voice runs beside. Low voice loudest, nowhere left to hide. This didn't come from strategy, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the low voice its appeal. No accidental volume, low voice the deal. Low voice loudest, only I can feel. No raising, pure low. Every rep, pure slow. When the low voice runs the room, everything loud makes way for whom. Low voice loudest, no raised volume here. Every rep quiet, caring, running crystal clear. No competing noise living in this frame. Every set proof the low voice always came the same. Low voice loudest, certain and defined. Every quiet word proof of a low voice leading mind. No outside volume, drowning what she says. Vibe queen power, low voice always pays. No morning where the low voice needs a boost to reach the ear. Every track confirm the quiet caring, running past the fear. No borrowed loudness, low voice always near. Low voice loudest, permanently clear. No ceiling on the low when the quiet hits its peak. Every rep confirm the low voice that no shouting could speak. No searching for the volume, low voice is not weak. Low voice loud, it's the only sound I seek. Even under maximum noise, the low voice holds clean. Every dark night speaking quietly, pay for every in between. No fracture in the low. through the cloud. The loud ones fill the room with volume. The low ones fill it with weight. When the low voice runs, it's genuinely earned. Loud becomes something it doesn't need to debate. Voice loudest, no raised volume here. Every rep quiet, caring, running crystal clear. No competing noise living in this frame. Every set proof the low voice always came the same. Voice loudest, certain and defined. Every quiet word proof of a low voice leading mine. No outside volume, drowning what she said. By queen power, low voice always pays. Not competing with the noise, not raising to be heard, not performing volume for the room. The lowest voice in every space she enters, and the one that lands deepest every time. Because weight was never about volume. Low voice loudest. Not a request, not a warning performed. A simple truth that every room eventually learns. Vibe queen. Look. Yeah. Never underestimate her. Yeah. No accurate measurement taken by the ones who look too fast. Every rep come from the underestimating, never seem to last. No borrowed depth, the surface never held a cast. Never underestimate her lesson from the past. No comfortable assumption of the limit that she carries now. Every dark season built far past what any outside I would allow. No manufactured depth she runs past. Every vow, never underestimate her. Nobody knows how. No partial reading of the woman standing in the frame. Every rep confirmed the more beneath the surface always came. No surface level depth runs past the claim. Never underestimate her. Nothing is the same. This didn't come from hiding, it came from the real. Every cost from every season built with no outside I could feel. No accidental depth, the more was always the deal. Never underestimate her, only she knows what's real. No surface reading, pure depth. Every rep past every breath. When the underestimating runs its course, the lesson lands with permanent force. Never underestimate her. No partial reading here. Every rep depth running past the surface and the fear. No comfortable assumption living in this frame. Every set proof the more beneath always came the same. Never underestimate her. Certain and defined. Every hidden layer proof of an underestimated mind. No outside eye measuring what she holds. Vibe queen power. Never underestimate unfold. No morning where the surface tells the full story of what runs. Every track from the depth operating under her own sons. No borrowed complexity, depth always stuns. Never underestimate her past the comfortable ones. No ceiling on the depth when the more runs to the core. Every rep confirmed to never underestimate past every door. No searching for the limit, depth runs before. Never underestimate her, always something more. Even under maximum scrutiny, the depth holds clean. Every dark night building past the visible page. For every in-between, no fracture in the more. No gap in the scene, never underestimate her. The deepest I have been, every assumption about a limit eventually found its wall. Every rep clean depth operating past the fall. No surface version of this woman answering the call. Never underestimate her, that covers all. It didn't correct the underestimating with words. It corrected it simply by being more than assumed. When the depth runs this genuinely past the surface, underestimating becomes the thing that gets consumed. Never underestimate her. No partial reading here. Every rep depth running past the surface and the fear. No comfortable assumption living in this frame. Every set proof the more beneath always came the same. Never underestimate her. Certain and defined. Every hidden layer proof of an underestimated mind. No outside eye measuring what she holds. Vibe queen power. Never underestimate unfold. Not correcting the assumption loudly. Not proving the depth of the room. Not performing more than expected. Simply being it. Every time someone measured the surface and decided they knew the total, they eventually found the rest. The rest was always there, always more, always deeper than assumed. Never underestimate her. Not loud enough to brace for. Not loud enough to brace for. Not loud enough to brace for. Not obvious enough to dodge. Soft on the surface, devastating underneath. Vibe queen. Yeah, no loud arrival, proceeding with the soft delivery gives. Every rep confirm the devastating, running where the softness lives. No borrowed gentleness, softly devastating thrives. Softly devastating past every compromise. No visible edge announcing what the quiet always brings. Every dark season built the devastating under softer things. No manufactured stillness, softly devastating stings. Softly devastating past every word that rings. No performance of the damage when the soft does it right. Every rep confirm the devastating, running past the sight. No raised voice needed, soft runs defy. Softly devastating, permanent and slight. This didn't come from deception, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the softest appeal. No accidental gentleness, softly devastating deal. Softly devastating, only I can feel. No loudness, pure soft. Every rep, pure aloft. When the devastating runs this gentle, nothing braces for the mental. Softly devastating, no loud edge required. Every rep, quiet damage permanently acquired. No visible aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the soft devastating always came the same. Softly devastating, still undefined. Every gentle wound proof of a softly devastating mind. No outside noise carrying what she brings. Vibe queen power, softly devastating sting. No morning where the devastating needs a volume to be felt. Every trial confirmed the soft running past the dealt. No borrowed gentleness, softly devastating knelt. Softly devastating, every card was dealt. No ceiling on the soft when the devastating hits its depth. Every rep confirmed the damage running under every breath. No searching for the loud, soft runs past the theft. Softly devastating, nothing good is left. Even under maximum expectation, the soft holds clean. Every dark night running gentle, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the softness, no gap in the scene. Softly devastating, the most precise I have been. Every wound she left was delivered without a raised voice. Every rep clean, devastating, operating past the noise. No loud version of this damage, finding room to rejoice. Softly devastating, that was always the choice. The loud ones can be prepared for. The soft ones land before the preparation. When the devastating runs this gently and this certain, soft becomes the most honest devastation. No loud edge required. Every rep quiet damage permanently acquired. No visible aggression living in this frame. Every set proof the soft devastating always came the same. Softly devastating, still undefined. Every gentle wound proof of a softly devastating mind. No outside noise carrying what she brings. Vibe queen power, softly devastating stings. Not aggressive about it, not announcing the damage, not performing devastation for anyone watching. Soft, the kind of soft that'll rise before the room adjusts, the kind that lands before anyone braces, the kind that leaves the deepest mark, precisely because nobody saw it coming. Softly devastating. Not shopping by occasion, not sharp when it matters. Always staying sharp is the standard. Vibe queen. Not sharpened by occasion, not sharp when it matters. Always staying sharp is the standard. Vibe queen. No dulling of the edge that every season pressing deep. Every rep confirmed to staying sharp past the comfortable sleep. No borrowed edge, she stays sharp to keep, she stays sharp. Too certain for the steep. No comfortable softening of the blade that built itself through cost. Every dark season kept the sharpness past everything she lost. No manufactured edge, staying sharp exhaust. Stay sharp, nothing good was tossed. No outside force responsible for what the staying always gives. Every rep confirmed the sharpness in every space she lives. No performed edge, the staying always thrives. She stays sharp, past every compromise. This didn't come from trying, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the staying sharp. It's still no accidental edge. Staying sharp the deal, she stays sharp. Only I can feel, no dulling, pure staying. Every rep, pure weighing. When the sharp runs permanently, nothing outside touches it certainly. She stays sharp, no occasion needed here. Every rep edge running sharp and clear. No dulling moment living in this frame. Every set proof the staying sharp always came the same. She stays sharp, permanent and defined. Every maintained edge proof of a staying sharp mind. No outside force softening what she holds. Vibe queen power, she stays sharp and never folds. No morning where the sharpness needs rebuilding from the start. Every trial confirmed the staying sharp, running from the heart. No borrowed edge, staying sharp the art. She stays sharp, playing every part. No ceiling on the staying when the sharp runs to the core. Every rep confirmed the maintained edge past the closing door. No searching for the sharpness, staying runs before. She stays sharp, and then some more. Even under maximum pressure, the staying holds clean. Every dark night maintaining the edge, pay for every in-between. No fracture in the sharpness, no gap in the scene. Stay sharp, the most maintained I have been. Every edge she carries was kept without a conscious plan, every rep clean, staying operating since it began. No dull version of this woman finding room to scan. Stay sharp since it all began. It didn't stay sharp by working at it constantly. Staying sharp became the only natural state. When the edge runs, it's permanently maintained. Dulling becomes something that arrives.
She stay sharp.
No occasion needed here. Every rep edge running sharp and clear. No dulling moment living in this frame. Every set proof to staying sharp always came the same.
She stay sharp.
Permanent and defined. Every maintained edge proof of a staying sharp mind. No outside for softening what she holds. Our queen power. She stays sharp and never folds. Not sharp for the moment. Not sharp when required. Always the edge that built yourself. Across everything she survived. Never needed an occasion to maintain itself. Staying sharp is simply what she does, what she has always done, what she will always do.
She stay sharp.
Not dangerous by performance, not a threat by announcement. Simply never harmless. That is simply what she is. Vibe queen, vibe queen, vibe queen, vibe queen, vibe queen. No safe version of the woman standing where the certain runs. Every rep confirmed and never harmless under her own sons. No borrowed edge, never harmless begun, never harmless past every comfortable one. No comfortable assumption of the safety that was never there. Every dark season but the never harmless past the where no manufactured danger. Never harmless bear, never harmless, permanently aware. No outside assessment matching what the inside always kept. Every rep confirmed and never harmless past the concepts wept. No safe reading, never harmless wept, never harmless. Every promise kept, this didn't come from threatening, it came from the real. Every cost from every season gave the never harmless. It's feel no accidental edge, never harmless the deal, never harmless. Only I can feel, no safe version, pure certain. Every rep past the curtain. When the never harmless runs this deep, safe was never something she could keep. Never harmless, no safe reading here. Every rep edge running sharp and clear. No comfortable assumption living in this frame. Every set proof the never harmless always came the same. Never harmless, certain and defined. Every dangerous layer proof of a never harmless mind. No outside hand declaring what she is. By queen power, never harmless is hers. No morning where the harmless finds a room inside a frame. Every track from the never harmless operating past the claim. No borrowed danger, never harmless the same. Never harmless, nobody gets to name. No ceiling on the certain when the never harmless runs its depth. Every rep confirm the edge running under every breath. No searching for the threat, never harmless past the theft. Never harmless, nothing good is left. Even under maximum scrutiny, the never harmless holds clean. Every dark night staying dangerous, pay for every in between. No fracture in the certainty, no gap in the scene. Never harmless, the most certain I have been. Every assumption of safety eventually found the wall. Every rep clean, never harmless answering every call. No safe version of this woman standing in the hall. Never harmless, that covers all. It didn't stay dangerous to prove anything. It stayed because harmless was never an honest description. When the never harmless runs this quietly permanent, it requires no further inscription. Never harmless, no safe reading here. Every rep edge running sharp and clear. No comfortable assumption living in this frame. Every set proof the never harmless always came the same. Never harmless, certain and defined. Every dangerous layer proof of a never harmless mind. No outside hand declaring what she is. Vibe queen power, never harmless is hers. Not performing danger, not announcing the edge, not requiring anyone to know. Simply never harmless. Not when she arrived, not through everything she survived. Not now, not ever. The edge is permanent. The danger is quiet. The certainty needs no confirmation. She was never harmless. She will never be harmless. Never harmless. Never harmless.